rock and roll, guys. Here we are, episode 20. Let's check in here. We are live on X, we are live on Twitch, and we are up and running on YouTube as well. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Big ol' episode 20, episode 20 of the Quai Log. Um, Happy to have you. We've been doing some vibe coding on these live streams. We got Christopher in the background hanging out with us. I want to say hi, Christopher. Right, you're telling me. I think everything's cruising. I'm gonna refresh the chat cache real quick and let's test this out. Make sure that this is working. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. All right, yep, chat's working. Rock and roll. We'll say hi from Twitch. And yeah, we're good, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. This is our Tuesday stream. We do these bi-weekly, Tuesday and Thursdays. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate. I know some of you celebrate even though you're not in America, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody all around the world. It's a good holiday to just think about what you're grateful for, regardless of whether or not you're kicking it in the good old US of A. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. It is a holiday week, so this will be the only stream this week. So thanks for tuning in. We are taking a different approach today. You can see up on my screen, we've been working on this Quai dashboard, vibe coding using Cursor to build out some metrics. It's been coming along, a few road bumps here and there, but we're making good progress on this. But after a call with our community, shout out Quai Nation, Kiri, Kishore, Dan, man, there's too many to name. Those are just some of the folks who tuned in to our call on X earlier today. Everybody's requested that we give Walletconnect some love, guys. So Quai Network is supported by Walletconnect. We, as a team, have just not quite had the time to test it yet. So that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. It should be pretty smooth. It's I've set up Walletconnect a number of times, albeit it's been a while, but um, man, back in the day, I was probably rolling Walletconnect apps every other day. So we don't expect too many road bumps here. It should be pretty smooth. It's a pretty well developed kit for developers. So the AI shouldn't have too much issues with it, but we're gonna go from 0 to 1. Try to not use the AI as much as possible, so everybody else can follow along as well. And like always, if you're engaging with us here on X, either drop a comment in the comment section or chat with us here directly. You can earn some Quai, and we'll be sending that via Kipper Money. So check the QR code up above. Go get signed up for Kipper Money. It doesn't cost anything, and you actually earn some Quai just for signing up if you haven't already. So it's kind of our favorite tool for sharing the love over here in Quai Nation, and we're running a challenge right now for referrals. So referrals are another way to earn. There's lots of opportunities at Quai Network. It's another way to earn some Quai. And on top of that, I think either on Friday or next Monday we'll be taking the final snapshot, and the folks with the most referrals, top three, are earning a sweet bag of Quai. And then on top of that, we're giving out some Tangent hardware wallets. And these aren't just any old Tangent hardware wallets, folks. These are Quai branded Tangent hardware wallets. They're pretty sweet. Tangem just integrated Quai, now available on both iOS and Android. So pretty sweet cards, guys. Probably the best hardware wallet in the market right now for the price. I'm falling in love with their product. I've been using a Ledger for quite some time, but this thing is super smooth. And I also have a nice stack of Tangent wallets, so we gotta have to scheme up another giveaway for the masses here. Tuning into these spaces. So give us a follow, sign up for Kipper Money, and if you're hanging out on X, mad props to you. That's where we'll be sending out our tips. But come check us out on Twitch and YouTube as well, and subscribe there if you haven't. You'll find me on Twitch at Matt_Quai. And then we are live streaming from the main Quai Network account tonight. So that's pretty easy to find for everybody there. Definitely want to subscribe to those. We got a lot of content coming out. It should be pretty good. But back to the biz. Back to the biz, Walletconnect. So another comment somebody made earlier today is Tangem also supports Walletconnect. Walletconnect is huge for just integrating your applications, your dApps, your decentralized applications with all the wallets out there that everybody uses for crypto. And it's a huge unlock as well, as you can see here, for mobile wallets. So people who are mobile and mostly use their phone, Walletconnect is just a great resource for allowing your application to connect to all the various wallets out there in the industry. As you can see here, uh, that is insane. What is that? Is that 54 million unique active? Oh, that's that. Yeah, there's not 54 million wallet applications out there, but um, they support a crap ton of wallets and pretty much any blockchain network that's worth its salt. So, um, yeah, guys, that's what we'll be working on today. We'll get Walletconnect fired up and try to build a simple example on how to use Walletconnect here at Quai Network using at least Pelagus to begin. Um, let's see if I remember the password of this thing. That should be it. Yeah. All right. So here's our burner account on Pelagus. This is Quai's main Chrome extension wallet. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. That's what we're gonna do. So you'll be refreshing along with me here in order to get a mobile app using Walletconnect to connect to Quai Network. This should be fun. So, let's see here. Just taking a look at the docs. Any comments? Any thoughts, Christopher? While I cruise through this here. So let's see here. Just browsing the documentation to kind of help orient ourselves. What we're doing here is we're going to build a Next.js application. This is an application that's going to run on the web, and that application will need to connect to your wallet. So if you land in the docs like I did, and you're looking at the overview here, what we clicked on next was the web SDK here. So getting started with Wallet SDK and web. And from here you can see here's our node package manager install command to get Walletconnect installed into our Next.js application. So first we need a Next.js application, y'all. I'm gonna pull up Cursor here, our favorite IDE uh, to vibe code with. Although we're gonna try and avoid using the AI agent for as much of this as possible. Just follow the guide, follow the docs, see how things work out of the box. This should be pretty simple. So this is our data dashboard that we were working on previously. So we're gonna go ahead and kill this. And I'm going to make a new project here. We'll move out of that directory and we'll do, I think it was, yeah, npx create, say create next app at latest. I think that's the command. Yeah, okay, this is the command. So we're going to create a new next app. Yep. Oh, dang, they're already on version 16. We're going to call it Quai Walletconnect demo. And we're going to use defaults, TypeScript, ESLint, Tailwind CSS, and app router. And we'll let that cook. I wonder how old I'll get before I start or stop using all the new age lingo. I caught myself saying that was a vibe the other day, and I was like, am I too old to say that? I don't know. All right. Right. Yeah. I mean like some of these new jargon, this new lingo makes a lot of sense. Some of it I don't understand at all, but okay. Glad to hear I'm not too old to say it's a vibe. But cursor is definitely a vibe. All right, so we got right. Oh man. Right. It's it's all good. Yeah, you and me both. It's a Quai Network thing, trend setting. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, so we got our next app up and running. This is the default next app. You can see it up on my screen now. That was pretty simple, folks. Have Node.js installed on your system. Run npx create next app at latest. Give it a name. use the defaults. Boom, you're rocking and rolling. npm run dev to get that fired up. So that's rocking and rolling. We got our next app. Let's go back to the docs and see what that initial step was again. Okay, we need to install some things. We need to install the wallet kit, the Walletconnect utilities, and the Walletconnect core. So I'm just going to copy this and we'll run this in our same terminal here. Boom. Get this installed. Now, the one thing I did notice is I hope this supports the latest version of Next, because I did notice we are on Next 16 now. Dang. Next 16. All right. Looks like it installed without issues. We can check our package JSON here, and we got those 3 packages installed pretty smoothly. No conflicts with the latest version of Next and React 19.2. Rock and roll. All right, back over to Chrome. I think the next major step now, we'll click down to the docs, just go to usage. They give you an overview of what the usage looks like. You get some buttons that you can use. The default integration is you click this and then it shows you what that looks like here. There's also a QR code integration. Some of these wallets, like QR codes. So when you click on that wallet, you can shove a QR code into it. And then there's the cloud configuration. So we will need a project ID in order to use this successfully. So you can see here, create a new project on Walletconnect dashboard at dashboard.reown.com to create a new project ID. So we're going to open this up. How should I log into this thing here? We'll use a burner, but I can't show this. Stand by, folks. Let's continue with Google here. We'll use this one. Oop. There we go. And I'll need to touch the old security key here. Yes, even my burner accounts are super secure. Cancel, continue. Oh man, we're gonna go through the onboarding thing here. Engineering, continue. My team is just me. We'll call it burner. Continue. We are building an app. Select your company industry. We are. What are we? What are we? We are infrastructure. Cool. Okay, so you can see, I can show you guys this. Once you get your Reown account set up, we'll just click add a project. We'll call it Quai Walletconnect demo. Boom. Wow, that was quick. All right, so project ID is up here. I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and we're going to store this in an environment variable here. Let's create a new file, call it .env.local, and call it Walletconnect project ID. There we go. That's going to be our project ID. And we'll go back to the docs. The docs. All right, initialization. Create a new instance from core and initialize it with a project ID created from installation. Next, create Walletconnect instance by calling init on WalletKit Passing in the options object containing metadata about the app and optional relay URL. Make sure you initialize Walletconnect globally, WalletKit globally, and use the same instance in all of your sessions. For React-based apps, you can initialize it in the root component and export it to other components. Nice. All right. So let's see here. Best practices. So they give you some code on how to basically like initialize Walletconnect and WalletKit. My gut tells me that this is going to go in our application's main layout here. And then we will call it as a component in this layout. So that's what my gut tells me. If I remember correctly, that's how I've done it in the past. Um, but let's see what other options they have here. So core instance sharing, starting from newer versions of WalletKit, core instances are shared globally by default to optimize resource usage. That means multiple core instances within the same configuration will reuse the same underlying core. Okay. Okay. Or we can disable core sharing. Session. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, let's go to usage examples. In whoa. Okay, so that's in a test. We don't want that. Let's see here. Oh man, are we gonna like lean on AI right away? Okay, so I have a hunch, guys. I have a hunch. It's not exactly telling me exactly where this goes in a Next.js app. So let's go to, um, there used to be examples. Example. Web usage. Yep, this is where we were. One click auth. No, no, no. Best practices. Man, they used to have examples in these docs. Um, let's just Google it. Let's just Google it. Let's try not to use AI right away. What version of Walletconnect are we using here? Let's double check this. So we are using, yeah, we are using WalletKit 1.4 and Walletconnect 2.23. So going back to Chrome, Next.js app example using Walletconnect. Come on, let's boogie. Yeah. Yeah, so this one uses WagMe and Walletconnect. This is not the same one. But this is, yeah, okay. Okay. That was 1 year ago. That's a little modern. Um, so they're also using WAGME. And yeah, they're still using WAGME. Uh, uh, yada yada yada. See, they're not using the same. Walletconnect has gone through too many changes, guys. Sorry. Little speed bump here. Integrating Walletconnect with the Next.js app. Oh, here we go. This looks like it. Okay, okay. Visit, create a new project ID. Setting up a context provider. So nobody's using Walletconnect directly. They're using it through WAGME. And this is how I've done it in the past, but something tells me this is all out of date. Okay, let's go back here. Usage. Cloud integration, initialization. Initializing the root component. Core instance sharing. From DF via query parameters, implement a scanner. All right. Let's. That was 1 year ago. Oh, looks like everybody depends on WAGME to connect to Walletconnect. So we'll try this route. Yeah, we'll probably try this route. I'm just trying to find. Yeah, they use Web3 modal. Since we know already WAGME uses React Query, so we're using Query Client Provider to provide the query client to the application. We're also using WAGME Provider to provide the WAGME configuration to the application. Now we need to wrap our application with WAGME Provider comp in app/layout.txt. So yeah, and then we have the WAGME Provider in layout. Okay. We'll roll with this, guys. We're going to back up a little bit here, and we're going to nuke some dependencies we install. We're going to try a different route. All right. So let's uninstall these things. Uninstall. Uninstall. Removed 87 packages. All right. WAGME and um, React Query it is with VM and all that goodness. So we're going to copy this and we'll install that here in in our next step. Still haven't used AI. Checking in on chat. Share where to buy ALX 2049 tokens and pre. I have no clue, man. Sorry, can't help you there. uh, we don't buy tokens. We earn them. We earn our Quai using Kipper money. That's what we do. All right, that's installed. Let's go back to this doc here. This looks familiar, so we'll just pretend we're a traditional Web3 builder, and we'll do this the OG way. So they like to use libconfig.typescript. We can do that. All right, so we're gonna create a new folder in here. We're gonna call it lib. And then we're going to create a new file called, let's call it, let's call it config.ts. Sure, why not? We'll paste this in here, save it. So let's look at this for a second here. So default WAGMI config is the Web3 modal WAGMI React config. We're going to create cookie storages, and we're going to import Sepolia from WAGMI chains. Project ID is going to use, oh yeah, this has to be a public project ID here. So let's go here. Let's call this next. Let's add next public. This helps the Next.js app separate environment variables that are public and private. So that's super handy. So that's our project ID. Otherwise, it throws error. Project ID is undefined. So here's our metadata for the Web3 modal. We have this avatar here. What's this? What's this? We'll peek this real quick. What is this? What is this? Walletconnect. Okay, easy enough. We can roll with that. Cool. So and then the default WAGMI config is using the Sepolia chain, project ID, metadata, yada yada yada, and we'll use the cookie storage. You know, I might. No, we won't look at old code. It'll be too old. It'll be too old. We won't do that. Okay, step one complete. Move on to the next step here. And so this step says we need to configure Web3 modal first, yada yada yada. Here we're using Sepolia, which is a testnet chain for Ethereum, rock and roll. You can use any other chain as per your requirement. WAGMI has support for multiple chains. We are also using cookie storage to store the wallet connection details. Cool. Now we need to create a provider for our application. We will create a file called wagmiprovider.tsx under the lib folder. Cool. Yeah, this is familiar. We're knocking some rust off here. What did they call it again? WAGMI provider. All right, let's do this. New file, WAGMI provider.tsx. Paste this in here, and let's look at this. So use client, so that means this code will only execute client side. We're going to create a Web3 modal. We're going to pull in query client and query provider from React Query. We're going to get the state and the WAGMI provider from WAGMI, and the config and project ID from config, which is in here. If there's no project ID, obviously we crash. We create the Web3 modal using that config with the project ID. We will disable analytics for now. And then here is the element here, WAGMI provider comp and the query. So, and then we return this WAGMI provider with the query client provider. Rock and roll. Cool. Um, that's all good. So this provider here just basically uh, is going to wrap our entire application in the code needed to integrate with WAGMI and the Walletconnect via this Web3 modal here. So, and then this query client provider basically allows the client or whoever's interacting with the application to actually send messages to and from WAGMI so it knows what to do. Okay, that's the simplest explanation I can give you for that. So that's done. Um, Monte, I'm gonna have to ban you, sir. uh, let's yeah, peace out, man. Yeah, all right. Rock and roll. We're not promoting any scam tokens around here, that's for sure. Okay, where were we? Going back to the docs here. I'm gonna refresh our chat. Unfortunately, I didn't nuke it on my stream. No. Come on. Where are you? Sorry, chat. All right, we're back. Yeah. All right. Where did Burner Chrome go? Come on. We are on. There we go. All right. So, since we know already WAGMI uses React Query, we're using Query Client Provider to provide the query client to the application. We're also using WAGMI Provider to provide the WAGMI configuration to the application. Now we need to wrap our application with a WAGMI Provider in the layout. See? See? I knew we needed to put something in the layout here. So, in the layout, we will not copy paste this as is, but we will take this information here. Yep. And they're using cookie storage. Yeah, I really don't like using cookie storage, but we'll roll with it for now. We'll take this information here and we'll add it to our layout. Let's go to layout and we'll make a comment, WAGMI stuff, and we'll put that in there. And this is not in lib. Let's move lib down here. Move. There we go. Come on. Let's try this. It's not in app lib, it's in lib. Lib, WAGMI provider. What is going on here? Oh, yeah, it's declared, but it's never read. Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, yeah, totally fine. Okay, so these are in here. Man, cursor is on fire today. It's super fast. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so we have our imports. Now we need to actually use these variables here. So going back to Chrome here, you can see they set initial state using this here right above return. So we're going to do that here right above return. Boom. Get does not exist on type promise read only headers. Let's try. Oh wait. No, that is not good. Do we really want to use cookie store? Alright, we'll work that out here in a second. Still does not like that. Config. Do I need to initialize headers? I don't think that's working either. Alright, we'll roll with this for now. We're getting an error here, but we'll work through that. Next, we need to wrap our children in the WAGMI provider. So we'll grab that right there. And we'll go down here to children. Oof. Let's try that. Ta-da! Okay, rock and roll. And we're still not using config. Where would we use config here? I thought we are using config. Where are we using config? Import config. I guess we're not using config. Yeah, we shouldn't need that. Okay, well, we'll roll with that. We're using cookie to initial state to get the initial state of the wallet connection. With this, we are done with the configuration of WAGMI and Web3 modal. Now we can use the wallet connection in our application. Cool. Now we define the wallet modal. So we'll create that file. Wallet modal tsx. This is, I'll just say this out loud. This is not my preferred way of doing this. So we'll probably manipulate it a little bit. So it gives us a function for a connect button, which opens the Web3 modal. And button on click, open, connect wallet. Cool. Rock and roll. All right. Let's save that file. Go back to Chrome here. Since Next.js uses SSR by default, we need to make some configuration in our Next.js config. Encoding. See? Yeah, I really don't want to do that either. Okay, so we have the basics set up for now. I really don't want to mess with my Next.js config. So let's find. Oh, well, we got. Yada yada yada. Config, index, project ID. This is more like it. Wrap your application with providers. Add a Walletconnect button. Use a component in your app. Let me look at this real quick. This is what I'm used to seeing. Is something more like this. This is some AI output. Thanks AI. Appreciate it. Hey, you know what? Like, if you can't beat them, join them, right? Let's see here. So this is config index, get project ID, yada yada yada. Chains, mainnet Arbitrum, chains, connectors, Walletconnect. That's what I wanted to see here. Injected, so we can actually use the Pelagus wallet. Should work with WAGMI just fine. Query client, Web3 modal, WAGMI config, enable analytics, true. Create a provider component. Yeah, we're gonna pivot, guys. We're gonna pivot. Standby. Standby. Alright, so we don't like this. We don't like this. We're gonna do this. So we have all this. This is next public Walletconnect project ID, my Web3 app. Yep, that's fine. Icons, we're gonna use that Walletconnect icon. I like that. I like that. Origin must match your domain. So our domain is actually localhost 3001. And yeah, sure, we'll use the fave icon. Why not? Mainnet, Arbitrum, Walletconnect, project ID, metadata, show QR modal. We'll use that false, injected, shim, disconnect, true. Coinbase wallet, we will not use Coinbase wallet. We don't need Coinbase wallet. Injected is going to be traditional Pelagus, right? That is a Web3 object, an ETH dot namespace injected into the actual browser via the extension there. Transports, mainnet, Arbitrum, yada yada yada. Query client, Web3 modal, WAGMI provider. What's going on here? WAGMI provider is declared but never used. It's used right here. What are you talking about? Oh. That's weird. It's right there. What's going on here? Oh, is this TSX? This is my problem. Rename, config, TSX. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's set up. We got our config. We have our Web3 modal provider all in one file. Move to trash. There's a, yeah, we don't need this either. Delete. Move to trash. And then we're going to move lib back into app. Yes, let's move that back into there. Lib config, we'll call this Web3 config. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. We're going to get rid of this stuff. Don't need that. We're going to get rid of this cookie bullcrap. We don't need that. And we're going to restate our WAGMI provider here. So going back to Chrome just to check in. We have our config. Now we need to wrap our application with the Web3 modal provider. And it's that simple, guys. That tutorial is like way too complicated. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why are you that complicated? Doesn't make any sense. All right. Let's go back up here. Web3 modal. There it is. And we're gonna do it there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. That should be rocking and rolling, guys. Let's run this real quick. Make sure we don't get any errors. Head over to Chrome. Let's just refresh this right here. It should be working just fine without errors. We're not showing anything yet. Oh, yep. Oh, we already got an error. Can't resolve Coinbase wallet.stk. That's because we are not using it. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Where is Coinbase Wallet? Where are we calling Coinbase Wallet? We should not be using Coinbase Wallet. It's not listed in connectors. And this is all deep in WAGMI. Why are we calling Coinbase? I don't even like use Coinbase. Node modules, WAGMI commander, cannot resolve Coinbase wallet.sdk. Get provider. I don't care about Coinbase wallet. Why are you calling Coinbase wallet? Alright. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Where do we set up Coinbase wallet? Man, I really don't care about Coinbase wallet. Okay, so it's in WAGMI connectors. Copy. Injected. I don't want Coinbase wallet, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna take that out. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. Cannot resolve Coinbase wallet. I don't care about Coinbase wallet. I'm not trying to use the Coinbase wallet. Why are you forcing me to use the Coinbase wallet? Walletconnect. Create config, HTTP, WAGMI provider, Coinbase wallet, connectors. We're going to use Walletconnect and we're going to use injected. I do not want to use Coinbase wallet. How do I not use Coinbase wallet? Let's get rid of Arbitrum and let's just do Sepolia for now. Sorry guys, we're back in Cursor. So we're gonna use Sepolia. Chains is Sepolia. Okay. We don't care about transports. Okay, I guess we do care about transports. Sepolia. Get rid of Arbitrum. Cannot resolve Coinbase wallet.sdk. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. Why? You know what? Screw it. Screw it, guys. We'll just ask the AI. Why not? Alright, we give up. We're gonna use the AI for this. Let's paste this error in here. Analyze the current project. I'm getting the following error, which doesn't make sense because we should not be dependent on the Coinbase wallet. Ah. Oh, continue. Planning next moves. Continue. Yeah, how do we not automatically include the Coinbase wallet? That's super annoying. Oh, maybe it's this one. False. Save that. Refresh. Ah, man, that thing's quick too. We'll also ask Google. Web3 modal fails due to Coinbase wallet dependency. Nope. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's see what the AI says. All right. Okay. Webmy connectors dynamically imports Coinbase, and the bundler is resolving even though it's not installed. Configure Next.js Webpack to ignore this optional dependency. We can do that. Switching to ignore plugin to ignore the module entirely. We can do that. Verifying the configuration and testing the build. Yada yada yada. Oh, it already made those changes for us. Oof. We'll hang on to that for now. Da, 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 da. Ignore plugin. It's building right now. Let's see if this actually works. Cannot find Webpack. Webpack's not installed. You're gonna have an issue there, buddy. Wah, wah, wah. Anyhow. Well, this thing thinks. Quick check-in. We're about an hour in here. Dang, I thought this would be a lot faster. I'm gonna fire up some tunes. What do you got cooking over there, Christopher? Oh, damn. That's a good one. Oh, is that our problem? Sorry, man. Yeah, guys. Hit us up in chat. Earn some Quai. This thing is going ham right now. I don't know if this is what we want to do. Did I already have use client up here? No, I didn't. Okay. We're gonna stop all this. Stop. Undo all. Let's go to this next config. Undo all. Boom. All right. That's what we want. All right. Try that. npm run dev. I figured we were missing something like super simple. Hopefully this is it. Nope. Cannot resolve Coinbase Wallet SDK. Copy. But I'm not using Coinbase. Alright. GitHub. Oh, okay. I guess, so even though we're not using it, it's a peer dependency, which means that we have to install it? What? 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 Why'd you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you make a dependency of something and force me to use it? That's kind of weird. All right, we'll try this. npm install Coinbase Wallet SDK. Even though we're not using it, I forget how frustrating using all these developer packs actually are. Like at first, it's been a weird developer journey for me over here at Quai Network, folks. Like first of all, like finally getting used to like all these like weird interconnected frameworks in Web3. And then you go to Quai Network and you don't have any of those resources available to you. So you learn the fundamentals, right? You're like forced to learn like the fundamentals, which is like really just ethers, which is what all these frameworks are built on top of. It's just ethers, except we have a version called Quais, which is literally just ethers. So you learn Quais, and you're like, oh, everything's like super easy, right? And then like you go, oh yeah, now we're integrated with all these frameworks. Let's try out all these frameworks, and you realize like what a freaking rat's nest all these Web3 frameworks are. Sorry, guys. I digress. Okay. Are we really making things easier for developers? Like, I really wonder. Are we making things easier for developers with all these frameworks? I don't know. I don't know. Like if I landed on Walletconnect and they had like an easy guide for me, like maybe, but they obviously didn't. They used to. They used to. Walletconnect used to have a really simple guide on how to get this integrated into your app. Anyways, I continue to digress. All right, let's try this again. F5, refresh. Let's go. We just want this thing to compile. That's all we wanted to do right now. This should work. This should work. It should be simple, guys. It should be really simple. Okay. All right. It connected. All right. And it's already asking me to switch networks. So this is interesting. So Walletconnect, or not Walletconnect, WAGME and the Web3 modal is running in the background, and it detected my wallet, which is Pelagus right here, automatically detected it. And because my application is only configured for Sepolia right now, which is Ethereum's testnet, it automatically asked me like, hey, and okay, so this is why developers love it, right? Is they don't have to build all this shit. where they say like, hey, you got a random wallet, right? But it automatically, oh, you guys aren't even seeing it. I'm sorry. Boom. Okay, so here's the app. It's compiling. It detected Pelagus and immediately recognized that Pelagus is not connected to the application or to the network, the blockchain network that my application is configured for, which is Sepolia. So it's automatically asking me if I want to switch my network in my wallet, which is pretty cool. Um, and my wallet's automatically connected to this domain because we've been using this domain forever, localhost 3001. And this will not work, but I'm going to try it anyways. Switch decline. Yeah, Pelagus doesn't support Sepolia, obviously. Or I can disconnect. So let's look at here. So see this little green icon up here next to the world? It says I'm connected. Let's try disconnecting. So I hit the disconnect button, and Pelagus didn't like that either. So I'll go ahead and do that. Um, but it works. Whew. Thank God that works. All right. So we need to like reface this web page real quick. And we're gonna use the AI for this. Like, okay. Let's see here. Index DB is not defined. Yada yada yada. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we don't care. Okay. Now we need to reface the home page. This is an example demo application demonstrating Walletconnect using Web3 modal. Please provide a simple user interface for the home page demonstrating connection with a connect button and basic details about the wallet, address, Quai balance, etc. etc. Okay, so we'll let the AI cook on that for a second here. Let's go back to the docs here and talk a little bit about how did we get integrated with Walletconnect. Christopher, you might want to chime in here a little bit, but kind of speaking to the freaking rat's nest that is Web3 development. Christopher, can you remind us like what it took Quai Network to get integrated with Walletconnect? It was a ridiculous chain of dependencies, all surrounding like a single project that is barely maintained. That's my hot take. What, do you have anything to add? Right. Sure. Yeah. So you guys saw me up here on the screen. We're looking at chain list. Um, and so this is kind of a front end for another repo, but when you go and try to find out how to get integrated with all these frameworks, they all point to chain list. But this is actually front end for another repo, and kind of waking those devs up was quite a challenge. But we're here now. You can see Quai Network chain ID 9, uh, which is our chain ID, um, and we kind of took it from a dead testnet, a testnet that no longer exists, and so getting that PR pushed through was was an effort, but yeah, props to the team for sticking with it and getting it pushed through. And now you can see here, I've actually connected my wallet here on Chainlist. So let's see here. Let's unlock my wallet real quick. Boom, boom. So I can disconnect. There we go. I can smash this button, and you don't see it. Uh, but now the wallet's connected. So it works, guys. It's integrated. What we're doing now, because uh, we have to define it in our WAGMI config, and you can see here, um, Quai Network is not on VM's list. So I'm just gonna take a note. We could probably submit a PR to add Quai Network as a chain here. And you can see what these definitions look like. They're pretty simple. So we can look at like Arbitrum, Sepolia, really simple definition here. Um, yeah. So we're going to do something similar down here. We're going to uh, define a chain using VM, or we're going to use the chains class. So we're actually going to do this. But if anybody out there wants to submit a PR to VM to get Quai included, you would use this function instead and just like add a file under definitions, call it Quai mainnet, you know, or whatever you want. See if it gets approved. But that's something simple we can do. But because it's not defined, we have to define it, right? So this is the code here, and I went ahead and added it in cursor here under lib quai .ts. We're going to import type chain from VM. We're going to export Quai. The ID will be 9. Quai network, native currency Quai, symbol Quai, decimals 18, RPC URLs, default. rpc.quai.network. Block explorers, we're going to call this Quai scan, and this will be Quai scan. I think it's quaiscan.io. Yeah, it's quaiscan.io is our block explorer there. And we do not have any contracts to define currently, so we'll leave that blank. And we're exporting this as a constant that satisfies the chain type. Boom. Pretty easy, guys. A little bit of type scripting there. And then in VM over here, we're actually going to import Quai from Quai. And then down here, we're going to use Quai. And then down here, we're going to use Quai. Pretty simple. Property 9 is missing in type X number under HTTP transport. Actually, let's just get rid of that. I don't think we need that. Do we need this? What's missing here? Create config parameter. All right. Transports. Default. I'm just hitting tab. All right, let's back up a little bit. Let's look at. Oh, that should be good to go. There we go. All right, rocking and rolling, guys. So now, let's see here. We updated this page. Let's take a look at what this page looks like now. Wait, what's going on here? What is going on here? Yeah, that's fine. Let's go to page. All right, this is good. All right, back to the application. We're making progress, guys. We're making good progress here. All right, Walletconnect demo. Yay! No wallet connected. Let's refresh this. And let's connect our wallet. Nice. Pelagus wallet is installed. Nice. It is connecting. Rock and roll. Balance 0 Quai. Let's make sure that's accurate. That is not accurate. Balance is not 0 Quai. Is this address accurate? Yes, the address is accurate. Okay, so that is testing the injected provider here. So let's go back. Oh wait, we don't want to go back here. Let's refresh this again. Let's look at this issue here. Hydration failed, yada yada yada. HTTP request failed. Request body method ETH get balance params latest. Yeah. So WAGMI VM, guys, it uses the ETH namespace, but the URL here is actually not accurate. We need to add the shard that this address exists on. And so there's more work to be done to like fully integrate these frameworks with Quai Network, but I'm gonna try something real quick just to see if this helps. Let's add some definition here. Let's do Cypress 1 and save that. Boom. Oh, guys, you're not even seeing. Boom. Super simple. Now we have a balance. Okay. Keep in mind the ETH namespace cannot write to the blockchain. It can read from the blockchain. Okay. The ETH namespace and all the libraries that interact with the ETH namespace, they are not shard aware, right? They have no concept of shards. They don't understand how to scale blockchains. They give two shits about privacy or whether or not you actually need any utility from a blockchain. Unfortunately, we can't use them to actually like deliver like a real TCP/IP layer to the internet. It is what it is, guys. Use Quai's SDK. It's amazing. It's the bee's knees. However, we should be able. Change wallet's not working. Let's disconnect here. Boom. Um, let's see what happens when we try to use Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect. Scan this QR with your phone. I have Blip. Let's see what happens with Blip here. I don't expect this to work, but we're getting closer, though, guys. We're getting closer. Stand by. Do 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 do. Settings. Wallet Connect. Scan QR code. Oh man, it's not even implemented in Blip yet, guys. Wah wah wah. Let's see. There is another Wallet Connect option here. No dice. No dice. Yeah. Okay. Well, uh, this might be our stopping point, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, let's let's double check our Wallet Connect usage here. I suspect there is a way, instead of using the QR code, we should be able to use what they call the default integration, right? So if we go look at our code real quick, this might be the last thing we can try here. Show QR modal false. Metadata, project ID. Show QR modal. What's true? Why not? Why not? Pretty sure I had that set to false and that was working as expected. Actually, it wasn't working as expected. Wallet Connect. QR code. This is not what I expect. I expect Wallet Connect to show me a list of QR codes. And Pelagus is not listed here, which is fine. But let's go into Cursor real quick. There is we need metadata for Wallet Connect. So WAGMI connectors Wallet Connect. We need to find the actual definition of this. WAGMI connectors Wallet Connect metadata connect a wallet. All right, boom 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 boom. Connect kit, connect wallet. Yep. Wallet options. We need create config, yada yada yada. Chains. No, we were looking at that. Connectors. Wallet connect. Here we go. Okay. Project ID. Parameters. Check out the Wallet Connect docs for more info. A few options are omitted that WAGMI manages internally. Custom storage prefix, disable provider ping, metadata, name, description, URL, project ID, QR modal options, theme dark, relay URL, storage options, show QR modal, whether to show. Let's look at the docs here. Chains, optional chains, show methods, optional Ethereum methods. Interesting. RPC map, events, metadata. Let's find metadata. I don't think we have much options here, guys. Source, constants, Ethereum provider. This is what we're looking at. Your metadata. Yep. Okay. All right. Where is metadata defined? Walletconnect. Also, what about QR modal options? Ah, here we go. Let's try this document. 404 balls. You know, it's a love-hate relationship with these frameworks, guys. I gotta tell you, like on one hand, they do a lot of cool things for you once you get them working. But getting them working is literally like untangling a rat's nest and then like restitching it back together. I swear to God, it is not pretty. It is not nice. Um, yeah, it's quite disappointing. Okay, well, um, I think that's where we're at right now, guys. Unfortunately, Blip does not support scanning QR codes, and while Wallet Connect does support, chain ID number 9, and we can get the Pelagus app connected here via WAGMI in VM. We are unable to actually use Wallet Connect itself. What is this? We don't need this. So, dang, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let me think about this for a second here. Is there another way to leverage Wallet Connect? Let's go all the way back to the docs here. The integration automatically opens a new web wallet tab when a user clicks connect and adapt. The wallet handles the wallet connect URI automatically, meaning users don't need to manually copy paste the URI. This provides a seamless one-click experience. Oh, yeah, this is their wallet, like Wallet Connect's actual wallet. Otherwise, they use the QR code integration here, which is what we're seeing here. Come on. When you pick all wallets, right? So this is Wallet Connect. displaying all these wallets for us to pick and choose. So while the network is integrated, the Pelagus wallet is not integrated. So there's that. But at least we got the base demo complete. So let's wrap this up with a README here and to kind of define the current state. All right, let's update the project's README to better define the purpose and state that while Walletconnect has support for the Quai Network chain, VM does not, so we define it in Quai.ts. Using the injected connector depends on the ETH namespace, which can only read, not write, to the blockchain. Walletconnect does not currently support the Pelagus wallet out of the box. Future support for scanning Walletconnect QR codes is coming to Blip Quai Network's mobile wallet. All right. Right on, right on. Did you know that seed? Jesus. Oh man. Another one about to get banned over here. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? That's on YouTube. I'm not even seeing it anymore. That was quickly disappeared, I think. Hilarious. Oh, no, there it is. We're gonna have to remove this. Peace out, Jesse Crypto. But shout out guys. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll not be doing this this Thursday. And if you are hanging out with us over here on X, we are handing out some free Quai via Kipper Money. Check out the QR code up above to get signed up for Kipper Money. Great way to earn Quai and engage with the community on X. Really seamless experience. You earn some Quai just for signing up. And if you engage with us here on X, we will tip you some more Quai. It's a one-click operation, guys. Just tip, write a cool post, tip. Shoot, I tip automatically. Like every post that I like gets tipped. So I don't even have to think about it. Don't even have to interact with my wallet. It's all on chain via smart contracts. It's super cool. All right, let's check out this README. Quai Network Walletconnect demo, a demonstration application showcasing Walletconnect integration with Web3 modal for the Quai Network. This Next.js application provides a simple interface to connect wallets and display wallet information, including address and quiet balance. This project demonstrates how to integrate Walletconnect Web3 modal with the Quai Network, providing reference and implementation for developers building dApps on Quai Network. Features: Walletconnect integration via Web3 modal, injected wallet connector support, display wallet addresses, and quiet balance. Modern responsive UI with dark mode support. Node.js 18 plus and npm. Walletconnect project ID. Get one there. I don't think that's the right URL. I don't think that's the right URL. Well, let's fix that. The right URL is actually this one. Copy link. Let's put that there. Dashboard.reown.com. Clone the repository, install dependencies, create .env local file in the root directory, and add your Walletconnect project ID. Check, check, check. Run the development server. Check, check, check. Open in your browser. Important notes and limitations. Chain support. Walletconnect. Walletconnect has native support for the Quai Network chain. VM does not include Quai Network in its default chain definitions. The Quai Network chain is manually defined in applib.quai.ts to work with WAGMI VM. Wallet connectors. Injected connector. The injected connector for browser extensions like MetaMask depends on the ETH namespace, which provides read-only access to the Quai Network blockchain. This means you can read wallet address, balances, and chain information. You cannot send transactions or interact with smart contracts through the injected connector. Walletconnect connector full read and write capabilities. Pelagus Wallet is not currently supported out of the box with Walletconnect. Future support, Walletconnect QR code scanning is coming to Blip. Current wallet support, Walletconnect works with wallets to support Walletconnect protocol. Injected works with browser extension wallets, yada yada yada. Pelagus not currently supported via Walletconnect. Blip QR code scanning support coming soon. Rock and roll. I like it. I like it. Cool beans, guys. Cool beans. All right. Let's make a repo and get this up for everybody to see. We're going to refresh this chat over here. You guys are ridiculous. The chat is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. All right. So give me a moment here. We'll get this repo up. So you guys can all check it out. And as you know, future learnings occur and changes happen, we can update that collectively. Quai Nation builders, shout out to you guys doing all the hard work out there. Let's make this repo here. Boop boop. What do we call this? We call this Quai Wallet Connect Demo. Short description. Wonder if I can fit that in there. Yeah, that works. Visibility public. Do we have a get ignore? Yeah, we do. Yep. Cool. Do we have a license? No. Let's add a license file. Let's use the MIT license. Oh. There we go. Cool. License. Free of charge, any person obtaining a copy of the software. Yada. Yep. All right. Cool. MIT's license it is, folks. Nice. All right. So let's initialize this and commit. Initial commit. Get branch m main get remote origin sh get github.com Quai Wallet Connect demo and git push u origin main. Boom. It's up. Let's take a look at it. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. All right, guys. We did the thing. We got some time to spare. How you doing, Christopher? A little disappointed. Right. How's it doing? Oh, did you eat some already? Are you are you gonna make it for Thanksgiving? Be real with me now. For realsies? You're not fucking with me this time? Okay. No sweat, man. All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Enjoy the key lime pies. We're oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's super ironic because I think the only thing my dad baked was a key lime pie and a lemon meringue. Yeah, right. Rock on, dude. Rock on. Well, before I let you go, anything else about thanks? What are you thankful for, man? What are your Thanksgiving? What are we thankful for this year? I know it's kind of cheesy, but I can riff on this for a minute. Oh, no sweat, dude. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's always good to be grateful and thankful for what you have and the opportunities in front of you. Um, Man, and like to be here like like I think we often forget like how bleeding edge we are right now. Like we're in an industry that's pushing um actually like what is possible when it comes to like growing human wealth and progress like globally. Um, and it's easy to get distracted, right? Like I still feel like we're in this drawn out phase of people like just realizing the simple things with this technology, be it blockchain, be it smart contracts, like all that jazz. Like when the internet first hit the scene, like the simplest use cases were the only ones that everybody saw, and frankly, like the majority of those were like scams, right? We're still kind of like in scam land with crypto. We're moving into like gambling territory, right? And I think a lot of people are looking back on 2025 as kind of like the year that traditional finance like really got involved. Like I think they want to say like crypto grew up. But for those of you and those of us who have like been around for like at least a decade plus now at this point, I want to say it could be like a little disappointing and still uh, like frustrating to try to like achieve like all the dreams that crypto set out to achieve in the beginning. Be it Bitcoin in like 2008, 2009, or Ethereum with programmable money, circa 2015, 2016. Um, the the opportunities that most of us realized when DeFi summer was a thing. I think that what was that? Was that 2021, 2022, something like that? Um, and so I'm actually curious, Christopher. Alan found this article recently. Uh, Standby chat. He posted it. I think it was in one of our internal team channels. Crypto Exodus: Why Capital is Leaving Bitcoin. Have you read that by chance, Christopher? Okay. Any initial thoughts? Yeah, so to summarize it, and we'll use this to like wrap up the stream, folks. We're running close on time here. We're about to lose Christopher. To summarize it, basically what they're saying is crypto and Bitcoin failed to become digital cash. And its real use case was a battering ram to force standardization or social and regulatory acceptance of digital assets, right? And so because uh, Bitcoin failed to become digital cash and some of the earlier attempts to digitize assets like e-gold and whatnot were clearly actively attacked by society and the regulators. We needed a digital or a battering ram to like break down those doors like Bitcoin, which proved to create this because of price go up, because of decentralization and all the benefits of a decentralized system. We were able to just like pirating music, right? Like once you have that technology, like there's no closing that Pandora's box, right? So Bitcoin was the Pandora's box that kind of forced everybody to realize that digital assets are a thing. They're here to stay. We need to actually like build some standards and some like regulatory framework to like accept these digital assets. But ultimately, like the take was capital is fleeing Bitcoin because these other digital assets are now socially acceptable. And those digital assets are going to be like digitized gold, tokenized stocks, stable coins, yada yada. And so for those of us with, a more, dare I say, cypherpunk framework in terms of like what we want crypto to be, it's really disappointing, right? But what I took away from it is that like writ large, like none of these blockchains actually delivered the utility they promised, right? They were able to like remain decentralized and generate like price go up activity, which grew social acceptance. Um, but because they couldn't deliver on like the utility of like actually having a unit of account or a network that could actually scale and support the throughput needed for a global monetary system, have like a modicum of privacy that was actually accessible by everybody to achieve mass adoption. This is where we're ending up right now. It's like when you don't see what's possible, like all you're going to look at is stablecoins, tokenized stocks, and gambling, right? Uh, Tokenizing the physical world, be it real estate, gold, other assets like stocks, and tokenizing U.S. dollars, right? The most powerful money on the planet right now. And so, for those of you who are wondering what the heck is going on because the 4 year cycle might be over, um, you're going to see a lot of people coming up with a lot of these narratives. And if you scroll through some of the comments of that really well thought out like article, um, you'll see it's pissing a lot of people off because this is not the end state we wanted. But don't fear, folks. We're here. We got quite what I believe to be one of the best solutions that's been created since, frankly, Ethereum at this point. So if you're tuning in and you don't know much about crypto or Quai Network, now's the time to get involved. We got a lot cooking over here. We got some killer apps. We got some major innovations. If you're into crypto and you're not too familiar with what's happening in proof of work, like watch the fuck out. Like we're about to break down the door in a big way. So highly encourage everybody check us out. So that was kind of my take, man. I read through that and I was like, that makes total sense if you've given up on the utility of blockchains because none of them are actually delivering the utility that they said they would deliver. So that's my rant to wrap up the stream. Any final thoughts? Word. Well, appreciate you joining us this evening, Christopher. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys out there for who are tuning in and either now or later. Hope you all have a good one everywhere you're celebrating. And even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, it's always good to think about what we're thankful for. Yeah, stay positive, everybody. Keep building. Walletconnect demo is up. We got the repo up. Check my X profile for the link to the demo there. We'll be making some progress on that. It is halfway functional. More progress needs to be done. But we got the foundation laid. So all of you hanging out in Quiet Nation who are looking forward to this, it's definitely a working repo that you can begin to build upon as more unlocks come down the road. The PR to VM to get Quai Network integrated there should be relatively simple. So I might I might cook that up. Uh, next chance I get. And when we get back next week, we'll get back to the Quai Network dashboard. So thanks everybody for tuning in. For those of you who are hanging out with us on X, you should have some Quai tips coming your way. I see Quai 100 and Dan the man was tuning in, so we'll shoot you guys some Quai. Appreciate you guys. You guys are rock stars. So for those of you who weren't tuning in on X, check the QR code up above. Go get signed up for Kipper Money, and you'll be able to earn some Quai real quick just for onboarding. And then come hang out with us in Discord, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging in there with us, Christopher. See you guys in Dr. K's Tech AMA tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central. Yep. Peace out, guys.